is now clarity. The rule of law in the United States is clear that XRP is not a security when traded on exchanges, when used for payment. There's a whole bunch of things in the judge's ruling that make it very clear about XRP. The SEC has been clear about Bitcoin also. Now, the unfortunate reality is right now there's clarity for two, Bitcoin and XRP.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold. Bitcoin is an international asset.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But of course, you have to do your own research. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly moving up after the pump yesterday. And don't forget we have options today. And will XRP hit the dollar mark? And guys, I'm going to go over that later on in the video. Now we have Coinbase sees crypto winter is thawing out. And guys, we know crypto winter hasn't even started yet. We know in the fourth quarter the drums get the beating and the entertainment begins. We know the NWO are the master magician. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates which were pushed down. We know we got all the way up to 4% on the 10-year, and then we drop right back down. And we have the dollar tumbling down, guys. Remember, at the high, the 52-week high was about 114. Now we're below $1. And guys, we know that's great for markets. We know it's great for the emerging markets. But we know this is being manipulated, and it won't last long. Now we had volume and crypto went crazy off the Ripple XRP news. And then guys, we have Tether and USDC. Now we have True USD, which we know Binance switched over to after the BUSD issue turns over 100% of the company to Singapore's Tectorix. And we know part of the movie, the SEC is definitely going to have something to say about that. We know the Binance movie continues. Now we have Jeremy from Circle does a commercial on how important a U.S. stablecoin is to the U.S. if it wants to keep that world reserve currency power. And I'll be going over a little bit about that video either tonight or tomorrow. And then guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 1.7 trillion and Janet Yellen is tapping those funds. And then guys, we know we have Fed now in a few days. And then also we have Jerome Powell in the house. So far, July has definitely been an entertainment month. And we haven't even got the Fed now or Jerome. But guys, we can't fall for distractions. We know the central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have the UK digital pound meets a public backlash. And guys, we know the NWO believes in 2 steps forward, 1 step back. They know because of social media, there's a lot of information out about stable coins and CBDCs. And that's the reason why sometimes they come in, dangle that carrot, or sometimes they got to bring in the sticks. We saw both when it came to the C word. And we know that main event is right around the corner that's going to change this globe forever. Remember, guys, this is a plan. And history shows us that the NWO doesn't mind bringing the people down to their knees in order to implement the plan. We've seen this movie before. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale sending about $26.5 billion. Now we have the first Bitcoin futures contract debuts in Argentina. And guys, we know the casino just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we have Jacob Asset Management got approval for Europe's first spot Bitcoin ETF. And guys, we know the more spot Bitcoin ETFs we get, the more stabilized the price is going to be. Now we have Indonesia is all set to launch a national crypto exchange this July. And guys, I don't care what country you go to, all of them have a plan for this fourth industrial revolution. Now we have Puma and Rock Nation partner with Legitimate to celebrate the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. And they will be using the NFC technology, which we're starting to see a whole lot of, powered chips to unlock exclusive offers. But guys, remember history. Who created Puma and Adidas? And that's what makes this story so funny. And we know the whole purpose of hip-hop was to enlighten the world. And lastly, guys, we have Coinbase got to pump off the Ripple news. They had to pump off the BlackRock news. So they're definitely getting the benefit. But we have XRP on Upbit hits a $2.6 billion volume in just 24 hours. And XRP moves up to the 4th largest crypto. And I know a lot of you want to know my price prediction. And my price prediction for XRP still stays dependent on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if Bitcoin can get back into that $50,000 range, then I can see XRP getting over that dollar. But if it still stays chopped in this range or even lower, which that's what I definitely see, because I see the global economy taking a hit. Remember, they have to bring the legacy market down. Yes, crypto is the future, and we know the emerging markets are ready to flip that switch. But first, the fragmented world has to come to an end. And we also know hyper-deflation is going to run behind all the technology that they want to bring in. Remember, crypto means hidden message, hidden meaning. These cryptos are for the robots, algorithms, and drones, and you cannot forget that. And remember, the crypto teacher gives you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.